Okay, so you're thinking about buying a home
Which, let's face it,
in this market.
can feel like
Yeah.
a bit of a roller coaster ride.
That's why we're diving deep into mastering the art of home buying in a changing market
Our roadmap for this wild ride.
by the amazing Courtney Self
She's a real estate broker.
with over
With
30
clients and
years.
experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's seen it all. And get this, she shares this story in chapter 1
Oh, yeah.
about a couple who almost missed out on their dream home because
Oh, I know this one.
they hesitated just a little too long
Classic mistake.
on making an offer.
And in this market, timing is
Everything.
everything.
But here's the thing. They were working with an agent who
let me guess.
wasn't exactly.
The sharpest tool in the shed.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
It happens. That's why finding the right realtor is so crucial.
Courtney stresses this point throughout the entire guide. You need someone who's
Proactive.
on top of the market,
A skilled negotiator.
your advocate.
Absolutely.
Because let's be real, buying a home, it's not just about the paperwork.
It's emotional.
It's huge.
It's one of the biggest financial decisions
Probably the biggest
you'll ever make.
Exactly. And you need someone who gets that. Someone who's going to fight for your best interests.
Someone who understands the market and can anticipate those challenges before they even pop up.
Speaking of challenges, Courtney really breaks down those get out of jail free cards, contingencies,
Ah, yes.
in a way that even someone who thought escrow was
A type of yoga.
maybe could understand.
Well, they are important, those contingencies.
Oh, they are.
Because let's say the inspection uncovers a major foundation issue.
Oh, no.
A good realtor will walk you through all of your options,
will.
renegotiating the price,
Right?
maybe even walking away from the deal altogether if it's not in your best interest.
It's about having someone in your corner who's
Got your back.
exactly.
No matter what curveballs the market throws your way.
Now, speaking of being prepared, Courtney doesn't sugarcoat things when it comes to setting realistic expectations.
Right, because we all have those Pinterest boards.
Oh, tell me about it.
With the chef's kitchen and the spa-like bathroom.
But those dreams don't always match up with our
Budget.
exactly.
And that's where getting pre-approved for a mortgage comes in.
Which she compares to having a golden ticket.
In this competitive market,
Especially now
it shows sellers you're
that you're ready to move quickly.
and that you're not going to waste their time.
Which, in a multiple offer situation,
Can make all the difference.
it's like saying, hey, I'm pre-approved, put me in coach.
I love that analogy.
Right. So how important is getting pre-approved in this market?
Let me put it this way. Would you rather sell your house to someone who's pre-approved and ready to roll, or someone who's still figuring out their finances?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a no-brainer.
And speaking of no-brainers, Courtney dives deep into the sometimes confusing world of mortgages in Chapter 4.
Fixed rate versus adjustable rate.
ARM PMI.
Oh, yeah.
It's enough to make your head spin.
Especially with interest rates doing the cha-cha lately.
Don't even get me started.
But Courtney breaks it down in a way that's easy to understand. She explains how those fluctuations actually impact how much you can borrow and what your monthly payments will look like.
She actually gives this example, and this blew my mind, of two buyers both pre-approved for the same loan amount,
Okay.
but one locked in a lower interest rate a few months earlier.
And that seemingly small difference can mean
Thousands of dollars.
thousands over the life of the loan.
Talk about the power of timing.
Right.
But here's the thing Courtney emphasizes, that finding the right mortgage isn't just about snagging the lowest rate.
It's about finding a loan that aligns with your risk tolerance, your financial goals,
Your life.
your long-term plans.
Exactly, so true. Now, before we jump into the exciting world of actually making an offer, any other golden nuggets from Chapter 4 that our listeners should keep in mind?
Oh, don't forget about those closing costs.
Oh, right.
Property taxes, homeowners insurance, loan origination fees.
It all adds up.
They can sneak up on you. You're like, wait, what?
Like that extra baggage fee at the airport.
Exactly. So factor those costs in right from the beginning. Avoid those surprises later. Trust me.
Okay, so we're pre-approved. We've got our budget figured out. What's next?
Now it's time to find yourself a real estate warrior.
A warrior.
That's what Courtney calls them in Chapter 3. Selecting the right realtor. It's all about finding your perfect match.
Your real estate soulmate.
Exactly. Someone who gets you, understands your vision, your priorities.
Like, do you need that open concept kitchen, or are you a galley kitchen kind of person?
Precisely. And this is key. They've got to be a skilled negotiator.
Because things can get competitive.
Oh, tell me about it. Courtney tells this story
I love her stories.
about this one time she went head-to-head with another agent to snag a property for her clients. It was a wild one.
I bet.
Multiple bids, a time crunch, and a very persistent chihuahua.
Hold on, it's Chihuahua.
Long story. But the point is she went above and beyond, got creative. That's the kind of dedication you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how do we find these amazing real estate warriors?
Well, Courtney provides this awesome list of questions to ask potential realtors. Think of it like speed dating, but for your dream home.
I love that. Okay, so we're interviewing them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask the tough questions. How do you handle multiple offers? What's your average time to close a deal?
Do you have any good stories about bidding wars?
Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. Experience matters. You want someone who's been there, done that.
And someone you click with. Someone you can trust to have your back throughout the whole process.
Right, because this is a big decision. You're not just buying a house, you're buying a home. And you deserve a realtor who understands that.
So we've got our financing pre-approval, our dream team assembled, made an offer. What's next?
Now the real journey begins.
Bring on the paperwork.
Courtney's got us covered. Chapters 5 through 8 dive into everything that comes after that offer is accepted.
Okay, so we're talking inspections,
Inspections.
appraisals.
Don't forget those closing costs.
Oh, right. And those buyer-broker agreements.
Which, by the way, have been changing lately.
Oh, really?
Courtney breaks it all down in Chapter 6.
Lay it on us.
So traditionally, those agreements have been based on a percentage of the sale price.
Okay.
But now we're seeing more options, more flexibility,
Like what?
flat fees, hourly rates, you name it.
So buyers have more negotiating power.
Exactly. Courtney encourages buyers to be upfront about their expectations. Talk to your realtor about fees, services, all of it.
Transparency is key.
100%. Now, once you've got those financial details sorted, it's time for due diligence.
Which sounds a little intimidating. Like something out of a spy movie.
Think of it more like a checkup for your potential home. You wouldn't buy a car without getting it inspected, right?
Good point.
Same goes for a house. It's about protecting yourself, making sure you know exactly what you're getting into.
So finding a good inspector is crucial.
Absolutely. Look for someone who's certified, experienced, and thorough. Courtney even suggests asking for referrals from friends or family.
Smart. So the inspection goes well, we're feeling good. What's next?
The appraisal. This is where we make sure the property is actually worth what you're paying for it.
Right. Even in a hot market, you don't want to overpay.
Exactly. The appraisal protects both you and the lender.
And then, drum roll please,
Yeah.
we've reached the grand finale,
Closing day.
the moment you've been waiting for. Courtney walks you through every step of the process in Chapter 8.
From signing what feels like a million documents.
Don't forget those keys.
The best part.
And just like that, you're a homeowner. Congratulations.
And cheers to that. We've reached the end of our deep dive into Mastering the Art of Home Buying in a Changing Market by the incredible Courtney Self. We covered a lot of ground today, from finding the perfect realtor and navigating those mortgage options to acing those inspections and appraisals.
Remember, knowledge is power. And armed with the information Courtney provides in this book, you're well on your way to finding your dream home.
We'll leave you with this final thought from Courtney. She asks, how can you leverage your home purchase to not only find a place to live, but to build long-term wealth through real estate?
Something to think about as you embark on your home buying adventure. Happy house hunting, everyone.